Officially, I just wanna admit this, that I'm fucking lazy and I can't get things done. I'm not making this video to engage people. I'm making this video to realize that I'm fucking lazy and I just need to take action on my goals because I've got the potential. I can do anything I want. But my punk ass is not willing to get out of that fucking bed and take massive fucking action on the goals. If I just put 12 hours straight into my goals, I can become someone unrecognizable. Literally. I'm not saying this just to be hyperbolic. I'm saying this in existence. And this is absolutely true. If I just put, listen, I've got 14 hours a day, 3 hours, 3 hours put into exercise, something like workout, because I don't want to get, because I don't want to be fat anymore. I've been a fat dude for the rest of my, for 18 years, sorry, 20 years. I've been a fat dude for 20 years and I don't want to be a fat guy anymore. So 3 hours gets put into exercising. So and I'm left with 11 hours to do nearly anything. To nearly do anything impossible. To make it possible. I've got 11 hours and put straight if I just put straight that amount of hours into my goals, I'm gonna become someone unrecognizable. But my punk ass is not willing to get out of that fucking bed and take massive action on the goals that I have. So I just have to build. I don't know how. I don't know how. No matter how hard I try, I just couldn't get shit done. No matter how hard I try. If I convince myself to get out of that bed, fine. Once I convince myself to get out of that bed and also convince myself to work on the project for an hour, fine. But it doesn't last longer. It doesn't last longer. I've got deluded by this fucking shit imaginary vivid world which is not real. But yes, but I also have to agree that I also have to agree that some portion of that imaginary vivid world is real, and I have to work super hard to make it happen. But the problem is, my punk ass is not willing to get off that fucking bait and put the real effort in, which is all, which is what all it takes to get things done. So I just need to understand there is no one who's coming to save me. I am the one who's going to be able to stop me. And there is no one on this fucking planet who's going to save me from the biggest apocalypse that will come if I keep ignoring the work. If I keep ignoring the work, I'm going to be at a point in my life where the biggest apocalypse just about to blow up, and I couldn't have the backup to 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 what to deal with that. I will not have the backup to deal with the biggest apocalypse that will come on my way if I keep ignoring my work. So the only thing I must do to avoid that biggest apocalypse that will come on my way with 100% certainty if I keep ignoring the work that I'm supposed to do is doing the real work every single day. That's just what I'm gonna have to do to deal with that biggest apocalypse. In fact, if you keep doing the real work day after day, the biggest apocalypse will never show up in your life, and you will continue to live your and you will continue to live the best possible life if you keep doing the work. If you keep ignoring the work, the biggest apocalypse will show up in your life, and you will have no chance against that. You will stand no chance against that biggest apocalypse. So the only chance you have left right now is to work super hard so that you don't have to deal with that biggest apocalypse in the future. How many times do I have to remind myself that there is no one who's going to come and save me? I am the one who's actually going to stop me. Not my parents, not my friends, not anyone coming to save me. It's my life. I have problems, and I also have the solution. But the solution takes effort, and my lazy ass doesn't want to take action. Why is that? Because you are living in a comfort zone. So why the fuck do you care? Yeah, you might feel a bit of something about it, but it's not fully reprogrammable for your brain to make you take massive action. You actually have to reprogram your brain by changing your environment. Let's say that the reason I'm not able to take action after after convincing myself so hard is because I'm li- I, I'm living in a comfort I'm living in the comfort zone, and comfort zone is the biggest factor for not achieving my goals. So I just want to kill my comfort zone. But how do I kill my comfort zone? Very simple. Change your environment. Go to some competitive environment and try to do something there. Then you will realize how loser you are. If you want to test yourself whether you are actually a winner or a loser, just go to a competitive environment and try to do something over there with actual competitive people. Then you will feel how loser you are. But until then, you are winner in your little comfort zone. A dog might feel a tiger in his own comfort zone, but as soon as that dog encounters the real lion, the delusional thought of being a tiger just disappears from that dog's brain. So that's who you are. You're thinking you are doing something, but in reality, you are just procrastinating. You are just in your comfort zone, and you are just ignoring your work. And you are attracting the biggest apocalypse, which cannot be, which you can't stand a chance against if you keep ignoring the work. Why am I repeating myself so many times? I just want to get better at talking. So how do you get better at talking? You actually have to speak. Speaking is the biggest domain on this fucking planet. I just want to make this super long. I just want to make this video super long because I want to speak for an hour and I want to make this video super long. I speak for an hour anyway. So why don't you just try to speak for 10 hours one day? I will definitely try. I will definitely give it a try in the future, but not now because I haven't got the sorry was because I haven't built up this massive raw skill to speak for 10 hours. I have to keep doing it. I have to keep doing it to the point, what the fuck am I speaking? I have to get better at speaking. You are just repeating the same shit over and over again. This is my phone. This is my phone. This is my phone. I have to get a new identity for myself because I've been a shit person. Because I've been a shit looking person for 6 years. Now it's time to change it up. I'm getting a new identity for myself. And once I have that new identity, I am going to have so many new opportunities. The reason I don't have a new opportunity, avoid the the reason I just avoid the new avoid the new opportunities is because I'm not qualified to grab any of those opportunities. I don't know what I'm talking. I don't know what I'm talking. I hate myself so much. I hate myself so much. I just want to get better at talking, but I can't. Why? I can't get better at talking. I'm just keep repeating the same shit over and over again. Just give me a word. Just give me Colin. Colin is a good product. Colin is a good product. The- It has some. It's it has some water with blue color. Blue color. It has some blue colored water in it. It's a bottle. The Colin is a bottle, and inside of it you can see water. You can see blue colored water, and that blue colored water is used to clean glasses. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm. It just sucks so much. I. It just sucks. Literally, it just sucks. Why is that? Why didn't I get better at talking? You got better at talking, but you just keep repeating the same shit over and over again. You got comfortable at talking to the camera, but you haven't developed your vernacular. You haven't developed your vernacular, which is the most crucial part for getting better at talking. You are just repeating yourself So you are just repeating yourself again and again and again and again. Nobody wants to hear. Nobody wants to hear. Nobody wants to hear. You're just repeating yourself again and again and again and again. That's not how you get better. How you get better? You simply have to improve your vernacular. Vernacular is the most important thing in communication. The more